Hello and welcome to Insights from an Autistic. I am Arman Kodai. I am 26 years old and on the autism spectrum. So, where have I been? I've been gone again? Yes, it's true. I have been writing. And when I write, I disappear. As a matter of fact, I haven't even answered my emails. So today I started answering my emails from like the last week or so, last couple of weeks. And now I'm making my YouTube video. I've returned, I'm back. Anyway, please stay till the end of the video because I have an announcement to make. So please stay to hear my announcement. So, the autism world versus NT world. I don't really like using the term NT or neurotypical. But someone sent me this email. And it's a very big topic. Well, not big, but it's a very important topic. And I really want to address this. I know I've talked about it before, but I want to really get to the core of this. So like in the autism community, there's sort of this belief where that neurotypical people that don't have autism should accept people for autism for who they are. And then there's a belief from the other side that people with autism might, they should try to integrate themselves with society. And then some people are like, well, you've done a really great job integrating yourself, Ramon. Or at least it appears like that in YouTube videos. Of course, let's remember this about YouTube. You don't really see me interacting with people too often. Even when I'm giving my presentations, you see me just talking to a group of people. So, you can't really 100% see how I have or have not integrated. And a lot of the integration takes place mentally. So, what I'm getting at is this. When I was in middle school especially, this is when I first started to become more aware of people. I think that's when my theory of mind started to develop. And that's when Mom wanted me to start making friends. And the world, what we're going to call the NT world, the world that is different than mine, I hated it. I didn't get why people liked the things that they liked, why they talked the way they talked. I really didn't understand people, period. I really didn't care for people. I really didn't care, especially for what my mom described of this quote-unquote real world. So I had no interest whatsoever. And so as time went on, I pushed myself outside that comfort zone. And part of it was to prove my mom wrong, because she was starting to believe that autism would affect me socially for the rest of my life, and I'd be very limited, and I wouldn't be able to make friends. I wouldn't be able to get a good job, to be able to communicate effectively, to speak up for myself, etc., etc. So anything relating to communication, human interaction, my mom felt that I was going to be very impaired for the rest of my life. Now, I didn't really care about making friends, and I didn't care about 99% of the things that my mom cared about that related to social skills. But I felt like she was so convinced that this really hindered me. I wanted to prove her wrong. So I took classes. I took psychology classes. I took an interpersonal communication class. I read books. And I started going to after-school activities. And I started to apply what I was learning in my classes and pushing myself outside the comfort zone. I've talked about this numerous times. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Now, I do social things now, but do I feel as socially integrated, now as I used to? I've been going to blues dancing. But here's the thing, I don't really, I've been doing this for a few months, and here's the thing, I've not asked out a single girl at the blues dancing. I don't really communicate too much. Every now and then I do communicate with people, but not to the scope that I did at that time in my life. Do I consider myself a good communicator? Yes, for the most part I do consider myself a good communicator. I believe I've learned how to communicate very well. But do I feel integrated with other people that would be termed NT, neurotypical? Not 100%, still not 100%. I run my autism groups, I get involved, and I try to find groups and join them, but I've always felt like an outsider. And I understand the people, I think, but I just feel like Armand, and I don't feel like Armand blends in with the rest of the world. Now, actually, I don't even feel like I blend in with people with autism 100%. I understand. I've been there, done that, but I'm not even. I don't even 100%. I've overcome so many of the aspects, and so it's like looking at a reflection of my past, but it's not me. It's so when I run my groups, I'm just trying to empower people to get to where I'm at, but there isn't. And when I'm in the other groups, they're not Armands. There's no other Armands. There's these people, they're like clones of each other, copying each other's likes and interests, and too afraid to disagree, and they just want to laugh, and that's what people want to do. They want to laugh, have a good time, but it's not me. If you understand what I'm saying here, then I congratulate you. And so integrating myself with the NT world, is that a goal of mine? I want to be able to communicate about autism. I want to be a good communicator. I want to be happy and successful. Really, no. If I'm happy and successful, I don't really care about integrating in the NT world. Being happy and successful for me, it means being able to one day live on my own, hopefully soon. And it means being respected for what I do and who I am, and it also means finding a significant other to spend the rest of my life with. As long as I find that one special person and we get along together, I don't really care too much about interaction with everyone else. I do care about it in terms of leading my groups and other social situations. I believe good social skills are critical and vital, but I don't feel a need to be a part of a group or to necessarily make all friends and all that. Because it's tiring at times, or it's not me. So that's the honest truth behind the matter. Now, I know that I can delve even further into this, but I'm not going to. I talked about ad announcements. So what I'm announcing is this. Star Wars used to be a really big part of my life, and then I sold off my collection, except for a couple of pieces. Now, my camera seems to have frozen here for some very odd reason, but I'm trying to show you something. Alright, camera, unfreeze. This sometimes happens. I need to get more memory on my computer. Alright, here we go. So this is one of my most valued items, and I'm going to show it to you again. So this is one of my most valued items, and I realized that I've grown out of this. Star Wars is not really a part of. I've got the Star Wars Blu-ray, but I don't really feel that Star Wars is my life like I used to. 10 years ago, I got this, and I want you to take a good look at it. All right, this has an acrylic case. I'm putting this up on eBay. This has an acrylic case. The case alone was $10 plus $3 shipping. So this is a very high quality case alone for the figure. If you notice, it's signed by James Earl Jones. This is a Dagobah Darth Vader. So there's an error in which the figure's head has fallen off in the package, as you can see right there. The actual figure is not damaged. The head was designed to come off because it's in the scene from Empire Strikes Back where Luke cuts off the vision of Vader and Luke's face is revealed. But anyway, so its head has fallen off in the package, so there's this packaging error, which increases its value. We have James Earl Jones' autograph. Now, getting a James Earl Jones autograph is extremely hard to achieve. And he was at a special event, and that's how I got his autograph. And so it's actually a very good autograph. It's in a very good spot, right on the bubble. And so I know for autograph collectors to really like that. It's almost impossible. You can find pictures of signed Darth Vader pictures, you can find that, but a signed action figure, that's almost impossible to find. It's also signed by David Prowse, who was in the suit of Darth Vader, so we have his signature, and of course James Earl Jones did the voice of Darth Vader. We have a certificate of authenticity for David Prowse's signature. As you can see here, it was signed in 2002 at Celebration 2. And if you look here, for 10 years, you can see a version of myself from 10 years ago. Kind of hard to see with this video camera, but you can see that's James Earl Jones, and that's me sitting next to James Earl Jones, and you can see him signing the action figure. Here's another picture. And so yeah, there you go. He's signing the action figure. So we got photo evidence of that. And so I have it up on eBay, and you can click on this video, and there's the link for that. And I'm starting off at a super low price. And for under $50 is what I'm listing it right now, plus free shipping in the US, and I do ship internationally. $50 is a steal for this item. So I asked that if you know any Star Wars fans to please show them this auction, or if you want to get somebody a really great gift that's a really big Star Wars fan, buy this, or if you want to support me, please buy it. It is worth a lot of money, or it should be worth a lot of money. I know at if it goes for the $50, it shouldn't go for that amount, but that's the amount that I'm willing to part with it for, which is very low. But anyway, if you appreciate my videos, or you know someone that's a big Star Wars fan, you want to get a really great Christmas gift, this is a really good item. Like I said, I've had thousands of Star Wars items, but I got rid of them. This is like the last remaining item. This was my prized possession. It is a very, very nice item, and so I'm letting you know about that. It's up on eBay. Like I said, you click on my video, and in the description box there's the link for the eBay auction. So it's very nice item. So anyway, that is what I have to say today, and I wish all of you an awesome day of awesomeness. Thank you.